Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your message for the next 24 hours. I'm setting the intention that this be a message for the next 24 hours whenever you happen to stumble upon it. Now, I'm labeling it September 16th because where I am, I'm posting it in time for the 16th, but might be a different date where you are in the world, or you might see this in a few weeks or few months. It's all good. You're going to see it when you're meant to see it. See what's coming up here for everybody. And we'll move you all just a little bit closer. The card we have coming up, ooh, ha ha ha. All right, my darlings and my dears, okay? Hear me out. Don't freak out. Don't panic. We have the Tower. Now, I know the Tower is a card that oftentimes looks scary. I mean, this isn't the happiest looking picture, but the message about the Tower is that something is gonna happen that's forever changing your life and pushing you out of your comfort zone. So that could be a really, really positive thing. It could be manifesting your dream home. It could be a relocation you've been wanting. It could be meeting the love of your life. It could be becoming a parent. It could be um I don't know, having an idea of like something that you're going to invent that's going to forever change your life. It could be anything that is just basically pushing you out of your comfort zone and bringing you into a time of permanent change where you're never going back to how things used to be. There can also be with the Tower card a paradigm shift where we're seeing through illusions. We're seeing the truth of a situation where like our mental capability is expanding. We're seeing more clearly. We're seeing truth. We're ascending. We're evolving. So it could be any number of any positive things. Now sometimes the Tower card can be where things feel very chaotic, we saw, ooh, the candle just went out. So like we saw warning signs, or we knew what like we should have done, but maybe we were too scared to take those steps. And so our angels and guides kind of stepped in, and then we're like, okay, we can't wait anymore. We got to get you going. And so in this way, it can feel like something is being removed from our life, but it's because our angels and guides don't want us to miss the boat, don't want us to miss our opportunities and keep us connected with divine timing. So there could be something for some of you where it you've been confused and you weren't sure which direction to go in, and so something maybe is being removed from your life as a way to tell you, okay, now let's go in this other direction. There could be that sense for some of you. I do feel there's gonna be like mass relocation going on, and I've been saying that since the end of 2019. And then 2020 came in, a lot of people ended up relocating at that time. And I feel like it's only going to get more so. Um I won't get too much into that because I don't want to lose you by going off topic, or trying to explain why I'm feeling that way, or like specifically what came in my meditation. But I do feel for a lot of people this is around a relocation. Keep in mind, as I said in yesterday's card of the day, we also had a major arcana. Now today we have a major arcana. When I have major arcana cards coming in back to back, that is telling me big changes in a short period of time. And as I explained yesterday, even though I'm setting the intention for for a 24-hour period of time, major arcanas are going to be around for a while. They come up when we're coming into a new chapter, a significant new time in our life or period in our life. So, whatever's happening in the next 24 hours is setting things in motion over the next few months, right? We're not talking about just, a 24-hour period of time. This is something where we're coming into a new chapter, and it can be a very positive thing. Let's pull some clarifiers, because I know some of you maybe feel like I'm being a Pollyanna or I'm just sugarcoating. I know a lot of people get freaked out when they see the tower, but we're going to connect here, my dears, and we're going to see what's coming up. Tower can also be Scorpio energy. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio that's going to be significant for you. If you are a Scorpio, you might be, dropping everything like me. No. If you are a Scorpio, you might be like coming into your authenticity. I don't want to say reinventing yourself, but becoming more of what you were all along. There could be that aspect here for some of you. Or if you have Scorpio placements, there could be big changes and big shifts happening for you in those areas, in those houses of your life. Okay, so clarifier one. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you guys are gonna say I'm being a Pollyanna. I'm not. I'm not. Hear me out. Don't freak out just yet. I want to do it this way. Hold on. I want to put this here, and then I want to put this here, and then I want to put this here. All right, bear with me. I hope you guys are still tuned in. Holy cannoli. Holy cannoli. Oh my god. Wow. Yowza. Right. This is definitely going to be more than 24 hours. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, so some of you are like, oh gosh, let me get rid of this glare. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Now we don't have the glare. All right, so some of you are like, okay, all right, explain this now. And I will. I gladly will. So, Five of Pentacles can be a time where things are very uncertain for us. It could be a career change, or just kind of like leaving an organization or a certain group that's no longer serving you. You're kind of like going out into the unknown. And sometimes it's with the feeling or energy of being cast out. Like we may feel like, well, they didn't accept me here. They never included me here. And so we kind of feel like an outcast sometimes as we're going through these changes. Five of Pentacles can also be like a career change or a job change during an uncertain economic climate. We're absolutely positively in an uncertain economic climate. But the positive aspect of it is it can be, and if you don't believe me, look up the card, because there's keywords associated with each card. And one of the keywords or key phrases associated with Five of Pentacles is a faithful lover, like a loyal lover or loyal companion during hardships and difficult times. So as you're going out into the unknown, some of you have heard me call the Five of Pentacles the Wizard of Oz card. Like Dorothy is lost. She's trying to find her way. She finds these very unlikely, eccentric, group of characters that are pretty much like soul family, and they get through all kinds of things together. So this is a time where you might kind of feel down and out or down on your luck, but it's the precise time that you're finding real friends, real companions, a real partner, someone who's in your life for the right reasons, not because they're going to gain clout from being around you, or not because of what you can do for them financially, but because they genuinely like your company. They genuinely like being around you. Now, the Devil card can tell us there's a Capricorn in the mix here. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We do have Scorpio repeated here with the Tower and the Emperor, because Emperor is Scorpio and Aries. So we have Aries, Scorpio, and Capricorn. If you have any of those placements, there could be big changes and big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or Scorpio, um, uh, or Capricorn. Now, the Devil card can also be very lusty energy, especially coming in with the Emperor. So whatever these changes are, this can be like this building up of like passions. And maybe this is physical passion, where like you're you're having a lot of passion with a person, or even lusty energy, right? Like, I don't know if I want to say aggressive, but like really charged energy with a person. This could also be really charged energy within yourself, where you just cannot stand being disconnected from your joy and from your passions. And so your passions may be bubbling up and like erupting like this volcano, where you're like, I have to do what's gonna make me happy. I have to pursue the path of my joy, or the path of my bliss. So for some of you, this could be the tower moment in itself. I have to be careful what I say, because YouTube has all kinds of interesting forbidden words here that will keep the video from being circulated, although they're doing a lovely job of not circulating me as of lately, for reasons I can only speculate. But there could be something here where a lot of you are healing through like physical intimacy with a person, especially because the fact that Scorpio is repeated here at the beginning and at the end, and the Emperor can sometimes also be a lusty energy. It could also be divine masculine energy. Some of you could be stepping into divine masculine, or calling in a divine masculine. But Scorpios are associated with healing through physical intimacy. And so Scorpios get a reputation of being like very again, I'm being very cautious with my words. Um and this is a word I'm not allowed to say, but it rhymes with lectual and starts with an S. So Scorpios have that reputation. But Scorpios are not typically like just gonna be out there like that with just anybody, typically. So there's like a sense of like connection, healing. So some of you might be getting into some kind of like healing through physical intimacy, maybe even role play, like maybe exploring and healing and releasing um, certain fears, or rewriting um, previous traumas by acting them out with like a different end result. In some way, I feel for some of you there could be some kind of healing through this physical intimacy, maybe like getting into role play. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into that topic, because I know sometimes it can be triggering for some people, but I kind of feel that here as well. But overall, I can tell you this. Looking at these cards, it feels like a bit of a whirlwind, okay? But there is going to be stability, there is going to be security, especially here with the Emperor, right? The Emperor is very stable, very secure energy, very organized, grounded energy. So, like, it's almost like this little funnel cloud is coming down, picking you up, spinning you around, and then dropping you off somewhere else. This could be in a physical sense. This can be aligning you with a specific person or a specific opportunity, but it's very safe to say that this is a big change and a big shift. Okay, we are coming into a new dawn. We are coming into a new uh, uh, renaissance, right? We're coming out of a time of darkness, and whatever you want to call it, stepping into the 5D, ascending, I don't know. There's all kinds of terminologies for it, whatever you want to call it. And so a lot of you are going through that shift. And a lot of you with this devil, I feel, is like facing your fears and taking back your power from those fears. So overcoming the negative ego, um, uh, and people are going to do it in different ways. For some of you, it could be happening in the bedroom. You might want to check out your weekly forecasts if you haven't, or actually, this week was a pick a card, right? Because I just barely got my voice back. I'm going to be staying up and trying to get the weekly forecast for the coming week up, and those will be linked in the playlist. Love readings for September are linked in the description of the video. If you'd like to schedule a private reading with me, there is a link in the description that will take you to the scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. Again, full disclosure, the next few cards of the day are going to be pre-recorded because I am going to be traveling. I am going to be on the road. So be aware of that. In case there's something you're like, why isn't she talking about this? Or why isn't she addressing this? If something is going on, there's just going to be some pre-recorded videos here for the card of the day. I thank you all for watching. I thank you for receiving the messages. I hope you all have a fabulous day ahead. I hope you'll come back and check out tomorrow's message, and hopefully you'll check out the weekly forecasts as they're popping up. Take care and be well, my darlings.